Hey there, everybody. This is your DOYO Live Daily for Thursday, February 9, 2017. I am, of course, Dr. Mike Sevilla, family physician. I work at the Family Practice Center of Salem. But before we get to your DOYO Live Daily, there is, I want to give you just one quick shout out. There is still time. There is one more day left, or depending on when you read this, for you to get 2 free tickets to DOYO Live 2017. The drawing is going to be February 10, 2017. So if you haven't already, go to Valley Digital Services on Facebook, find their post, like, comment, share that post, and you will be have a chance to win 2 free tickets to DOYO Live 2017. If you haven't done it already, go ahead and do that right now. So what I have for you today are 3 tips on how to make your doctor's visit a little bit more smooth using and sharing and talking about information from the internet. Now I know, I like giving practical information out there. It may not be your classical marketing type information, but I like giving practical information to help you, especially with your doctor's visit. So your first tip is, when you I have people all the time say, "Hey doc, I found this information on WebMD." That's fine. So your first step is to go to sites like WebMD, to go to sites like Cleveland Clinic, Mayo Clinic. Find good information there, and I want to give a big shout out to my good friend Dr. Adam Earnhardt. He wrote an article in the Vindicator about this. This is from February 1, 2017. It is still on the Vindy.com website. It's titled "Connected Medical Sites Has Its Limits." And there's some quotes from me saying, hey, sometimes these medical sites aren't all it's cracked up to be as far as diagnosing yourself. And I also have some good information here from something that Adam Earnhardt also talked about from the Pew Research Center, having to do with kind of diagnosing yourself. So did you know, and I have this information right here for you that I'm going to share with you here right now. 59% of U.S. adults have looked online. That means you, for health information in the past year. 35% of U.S. adults say they have used the internet to try to figure out what they have, meaning like online diagnosers. 53% of online diagnosers have talked to their doctor or their clinician about what they find online. 53%. So I encourage you to do that. So getting back to our quick topic for the day, the first tip is go to sites like WebMD, like Cleveland Clinic, like Mayo Clinic, and get that information. So quick tip number 2 is, I'm still kind of old school, print out that information. Print out that information, bring it with you to your doctor's visit. So that'll be kind of a starting point as far as, hey, this is the stuff that I found online. Let's talk about it, because some of it's accurate and some of it is not accurate. So that's another tip for you. The third tip is to write your questions down. Now, as everybody knows, these doctor's visits now, these clinician visits, these provider visits are very, very quick, so you have to be efficient. I would encourage you, don't write 50 questions down. Write 2 questions, 3 questions down, and make sure they're very focused, that the information that you want to know during this visit. And I think those will make your doctor's visits a little bit more smoother, especially when you bring information from the internet. So tip 1, go to sites like WebMD, go to sites like Cleveland Clinic, go to sites like Mayo Clinic, find information there. Tip number 2, print it out on some paper here. I think that'll give you and your doctor, your clinician, your provider a good starting point as far as talking about some of this information, because some of this information is wrong. And it is good to kind of start that conversation. The third quick tip is to write down specific questions for you. Maybe you have questions about your family history. Maybe you have questions about medications. Maybe you have questions about side effects to medications, other potential treatments for this. So those are 3 quick tips for you to make your doctor's visits, your provider's visits, your clinician's visit a little bit more smoother. Now before I go, I do want to give you another tip, a bonus tip that I talked about at the top of this. Go to Valley Digital Services on Facebook. You can get 2 free tickets to DOYO Live 2017. Find the post. It's right at the top there. And if you like it, if you share it, if you comment on it, you'll be entered into a drawing for 2 free tickets to DOYO Live 2017. And I think that drawing is going to be tomorrow as I record this. The drawing is going to be on February 10, 2017. And go check out Valley Digital Services on Facebook. And also, of course, check out DOYOLive.com. And if you want to find out more information about me, you can go to drmikesevilla.com. And then the top post where I'm talking about is February is American Heart Month. You have to know your risk factors for heart disease. You have to read some of the tips there as far as prevention from heart disease. And also you have to look out for those signs and symptoms of a heart attack. And all of that's on there at drmikesevilla.com. And also check out DOYOLive.com. Hopefully I'll have more topics to talk about during these DOYO Live Daily sessions. Thanks for checking this out. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you all very soon. DOYOLive.com.